What's going on, YouTube? It's RayJusPlayz, aka Jump Door. Today, I might not have that same energy because I'm tired. I just woke up from a nap, alright? But, look, today we got Halloween video part 2, alright? I know you guys like the other one, so I'm back with another one. And this time we have recommendations, alright? Now, all the recommendations from one person. So, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, turn on for notifications. Obviously, we're finna get inside this video, but if you guys want recommendation for me to watch scary videos or something like that, just hit my IG up, okay? Or Snapchat. Don't listen to him. Alright, so look. If you guys want me to react to his videos, leave it down in the comment section. That's where I'll do it. I'll put it on the screen right here. IG's right there. And yeah, you guys can hit me up there. Send me some videos, scary videos that you guys want me to react to, because I will do it. That being said, let's get inside this video. Let's go. True Amigo chat room horror story animated.
This story happened to me a couple years ago. It happened on a Saturday night. I was typing out a school report for my English class and was pretty worn out from the tedious amount of thinking that transpired throughout the paper. I decided to take a break and procrastinate a little bit, maybe watch a couple of YouTube videos. I needed to take some stress off my mind, but didn't really have anyone to vent or talk to.
And a square note.
This gave me the idea to visit a chat room called Omegle. For those of you who don't know what Omegle is, it's a chat room where you can literally video chat with random strangers online through your computer webcam. Needless to say, Omegle definitely helped with my social skills growing up as a child, so I was always active on it. I remember this one particular night. I was having trouble meeting new people.
The freak?
This left me a little frustrated, to say the least, but that's the kind of thing to expect when you're on these kind of chat sites. That's when I stumbled upon this one guy. He looked to be around the same age group as myself, and seemed like a pretty harmless individual. I decided to say hi. He didn't say anything back, he just typed the word hi in the chat box. I found it kind of weird that he would go through the effort of typing out hi as opposed to just saying hi verbally. He then waved at me and began typing something else. He introduced himself in the chat box saying, "My name is Daniel, what's your name?" I verbally said, "My name is James, how are you?" He then stares at the camera and doesn't say a word to me, completely dismissing the fact that I just asked him a question. At this point, I was convinced that this had to be some sort of pre-recorded video and that someone was just trolling me. That's when he began typing in the chat box again saying, "I'm deaf, please type in the chat box unless you know sign language." I honestly felt stupid and immediately typed, "No worries, my name is..."
It's not funny, but it's how he said it. It was just so random. It's not funny at all. Alright, come on.
And gave a quick thumbs up as an act of kind gesture. He immediately typed back saying, "Nice to meet you, James," and gave me a thumbs up as well. He then typed something else that left me dumbfounded. He said, "I will use my whiteboard to chat with you going forward, because my hands will be occupied." I was confused by what he meant by that, so I typed, "What do you mean by your hands being occupied?" He then starts writing on a whiteboard and raises it up on the screen, which read, "Want to play a game?"
No.
I typed, "Sure, what game do you want to play?"
You already messed up.
What he did next is something I will never forget to this day. He held a revolver up with one hand and the whiteboard up with the other hand, saying, "Let's play Russian roulette."
Oh!
I was honestly quite creeped out by this guy and was contemplating on clicking the stop option to skip this weirdo. That's when he wrote another message on the whiteboard saying, "1 of 6. I was confused by what 1 of 6 meant. He then took the revolver, slipped one bullet inside the cylinder, and began spinning it with his other hand. I now knew what he meant by 1 of 6. It seemed like the guy was about to demonstrate an act of Russian roulette with one bullet in the cylinder of 6. He then puts the revolver against his head. I began typing, "What are you doing? Please stop this." The guy then smiles disturbingly on the camera and pulls the trigger. Nothing happened. He starts laughing hysterically like a psycho. I was honestly disturbed, but also skeptical that the gun was real, so I typed, "Is that even real?" He then points the revolver at the wall and begins to repeatedly press the trigger until the shot was fired. I was completely blown away by what I was seeing and typed,
Dude is crazy.
Die. That's when the guy raised the whiteboard to the screen again, showing the message, 5 of 6.
Oh!
I frantically started typing, "Don't do it," repeatedly in the chat box, desperately trying to get his attention. He then began loading the revolver with 5 bullets while I gestured no by waving my hands back and forth like a lunatic. I knew the odds of him surviving this time were slim to none.
Look at his hand.
He then raises the revolver against his head once again and begins to disturbingly smile, with tears running down his face. He began mumbling the words, "It was nice meeting you, James." I immediately slammed my laptop shut as I hear a gunshot a split second before the laptop was fully closed.
Oh.
I was left baffled on my computer desk. I hadn't a clue what to do. I stupidly opened my laptop up with my eyes closed. I pressed my hand against the screen where the video chat was located. I opened my eyes, and through the cracks of my fingers, I can see blood displayed everywhere on his screen. I immediately clicked the exit button on the Google Chrome tab and call it a night. To this day, I'm still skeptical about what I saw that night.
You called it a night after somebody killed themselves on camera?
I'm not sure if that was the wisest decision, but I hope I never encounter anyone like that again.
This is crazy, dude. Dang! Half of his side is, bro. His brain is there too. This is crazy. I like that one. I like that one. That was nice. That was dope. But we still got 3 more left. We still got 3 more recommendations left. You gotta add first, boys.
Bit of our famous sauce.
You gotta add first. 2 ads. Oh. This is kinda bad. Hold on. Oh. Hey, as you know, I'm the woman taker, you know what I'm saying? Look, obviously she want me, alright? Look, she seen me while she was standing on that little thing. She seen me through the camera. And then she was like, you know, let me lay down for you, let me dance for you all around the room. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, that's all me. Look. I know you adult. I'm only 14. Once I get older, I'm coming for you. Let's go. True paranormal activity horror story. Let's go. Let's do it.
This is the most terrifying thing that has ever happened to me. I want to share my story with the world, now that I have closure. It all started a couple of years ago when I was living with my girlfriend, who we'll call Sarah for the sake of the story. I remember we were both in the living room watching.
Sarah kind of built. Hold up.
We did movie nights on Fridays, and it was.
Are you sure that's a girl?
Which movie we get to watch? I was personally a horror fanatic, so I chose a horror film. It was pretty late in the night when this occurred, so it really made the movie that much more intense. Sarah wasn't really into the horror genre, so you can imagine the kind of reaction she had throughout the movie. Midway into the movie, Sarah asked if I could walk her to the bedroom. I reply by saying, sure, after the movie's done.
You know I don't like horror. Please just walk me to the bedroom. I'm scared, Trevor.
Hey, you don't have to do nothing in the bedroom,
The movie's
bro.
done. I sat through your whole movie last week, so it's only fair that you finish mine.
Please don't do this to me. I'm really scared, Trevor.
Quit being a chicken. I'm not leaving the couch till this movie's done.
I hate you!
Oh my
Sarah
god.
angrily gets up and heads to the
Oh
bedroom
my
on her
god.
own while I continue watching the movie and mentally prepare myself for the argument that awaited me. About 10 minutes later, my throat begins to itch, so I decide to get a bottle of
It's
water
crazy
in the
already.
kitchen.
It's crazy already.
As I stood up from the couch, I get startled as I see Sarah standing in the darkness of the hallway. Sarah, you scared me. I thought you were in bed sleeping. Sarah just stands there with her eyes wide open, gazing into my eyes with her emotionless expression.
Hey,
Almost like she was looking
she already
into the
got
depths
it.
of my soul. I assume she was still upset about earlier, so I said, I'll be waiting in bed as I casually walk past her. As I open the bedroom door, I see Sarah laying in bed asleep.
Oh!
Raced with mixed emotions of confusion and absolute horror. I could have sworn I just saw her. I decide to peek outside the hallway, only to see nothing. This can't be real. I could have sworn I just saw her. I must be hallucinating. I just need to stop watching scary movies this late at night. I disregard what had just occurred and crawled into bed with Sarah. At 3 a.m. in the morning, I wake up to a loud sound.
Where did she go that quick?
Being shattered. I noticed Sarah was no longer in bed with me, which I found quite bizarre, as it was very uncharacteristic for her to be awake at this time of night. I could hear weird noises coming from the washroom outside the bedroom. I cautiously get up and began to approach the washroom. I could hear Sarah in there. It sounded like she was talking to someone. Or
yeah, that whisper.
something. I opened the door.
You whispering for what?
The most terrifying thing I had ever laid eyes on. I can see Sarah standing in the bathtub covered in blood. She had smashed the mirror and used the broken shards to lacerate her body entirely. She then began yelling the words, "I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!" Her voice was demonic. I was thoroughly convinced that this was not my girlfriend and that she'd been possessed by some sort of evil entity. I stood there quivering, not being able to move a muscle out of shell shock. Sarah then pulls the shower curtain, unveiling a message on the wall which spelled, "I hate you."
Whose blood is that?
Blood. My legs go completely numb as I collapse to the floor.
Okay,
Sarah
whose legs just fall down like
piece
that?
of the broken mirror and yells one last time in her demonic voice, "I hate you." She then pierces the shard across my chest repeatedly, stabbing and stabbing and stabbing.
Oh my god!
I remember seeing a bright white light as my life flashed before me. That's when I open my eyes and wake up to a movie playing in the living room. This isn't the horror movie I played earlier. It must have been a movie Sarah put on. I checked the time and it was exactly 3 a.m. I looked to my right only to see Sarah staring dead at me with a grimacing look. What's wrong, Sarah?
This is the third time you fell asleep to the movie that I picked on movie night. I hate you.
Sarah? Sarah?
Oh my god. This is what we doing? I ain't gonna lie with you, that was hot on fire. I had to leave a like on that one. That was fire. That bad. I don't care about no glasses, man. What are you talking about? Horror short party. Let's go. True asylum horror story. Alright, let's get it.
This happened to me about a year ago. I used to be a janitor for a cleaning agency. I would basically take contract jobs to clean in various locations. One day, my cleaning agency gave me a cleaning contract at a psychiatric ward, also known as an asylum. To be honest, I was a bit hesitant to take the job, just because of the superstition of asylums being haunted, but I took it anyway because the pay was decent.
I don't care if it was
Later that
decent or not.
day,
I'm not working
when I
at a
arrived
haunted
there,
place.
I see a huge old-looking building.
Use your
To
head,
be
bro.
honest, I was quite creeped out since the asylum was secluded in the middle of nowhere. When I arrive inside, I notice people giving me an uninviting stare. I'm not just talking about the patients, I'm also talking about the employees as well. To be honest, I kept it professional and began to do my job. I remember mopping the hallway and seeing some really bizarre things. I saw some creepy looking patients that had a disturbing look to them. I don't know, they just looked like the kind of people you would see in one of those exorcist movies.
Was that
I
real?
remember seeing this one guy that really gave me the chills.
Dang!
It was a man who looked to be about 7 feet tall.
You about 9 feet. No,
He had
not
this
even
really
7 feet. You
disturbing
about
smile,
12
like
feet
he wanted
tall.
to kill me. I could see a nurse instructing him to lay on his bed. He didn't look too happy after that. I also remember seeing a swimming class taking place. Well, not exactly a swimming class, just a bunch of patients in a swimming pool. They were all holding an exercise ball and mimicking the actions of the instructor.
Old people's
I personally
workouts
found it
in the pool.
unsettling, to say the least. When it was around the end of my shift, I was getting ready to head home. I noticed all the patients' doors were closed, except for one room.
Don't even do it.
I could
Turn
see
back
someone
around.
laying on the floor with their legs halfway across the door. It was a bit alarming for one to be laying on the floor like that. I then saw the person getting yanked into the room. That honestly startled the crap out of me.
Turn around.
I then noticed a puddle, blood spilling out from the room.
Turn around.
I decided to approach the room and see what the hell was going on. As I peeked inside the room, I saw one of the most disturbing things ever. It was the tall man I saw earlier. He was biting the hell out of one of the nurse's neck. You could see the nurse's eyes gouged out with blood pouring everywhere.
Her body's twitching
I
still.
made sure to not scream or make a sound. I got the hell out of there and immediately started driving off. I even called the cops while driving.
Yeah, smart.
To this
Smart.
day, I'm still traumatized by what I saw that night. I'm not sure exactly what happened to the tall man, but he still gives me the chills just thinking about him.
Ugh. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of fire. I'm not gonna clap to you. But look, I don't know why he wanted to work at a haunted building. That's what you got it for. Anyways, you guys, that's the whole Halloween video. Thank you guys for watching. I really did appreciate it. Thank you, Jaidah, for the recommendations. Best friend, okay. Thank you for the recommendations. I really do appreciate you. Love you, okay. Like, subscribe, comment, like, RayJusPlayz, aka Jump Door, and I'll see you guys next video. Next Halloween video, or 2K, Call of Duty, whatever you guys want. But one last time, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, like, RayJusPlayz, aka Jump Door, and I'll see you guys next video. Hey, I got a new outro. Y'all want to see it? Let's go.